Greetings, greetings, YouTube. Oh, I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is well. So today I thought I would do a question and answer. So what I'm going to do is take the top 5 questions that I've seen over time. You know, we've started YouTube, we stopped YouTube, we backed up a little bit, we came back. Y'all were still in place. We still in Grenada. We still born in United States of America. I said I wasn't going to say United Snakes anymore because my subscribers seem to disappear. All right, YouTube. So welcome everybody. So what I've done is taken the top 5 that I've seen repeated. So if I saw it repeated, and could you please just click on the like button. It's free. It's a wonderful free way of supporting the channel. Click in the like button. I'll be trying to figure out how you have 117 views but 6 likes. Because if you took the time to view it, you found something interesting, right? Right. Help a sister out, people. Just click the like button, please. As you come in, and just hit the thumbs up. That's all. Thumbs up. And I'd really love to once again thank our new subscribers. Thank you. We need your energy. It's energy we dealing with here. And this is beautiful. So first question. I got my little notes here. So first question. Is living on an island expensive? So I can only speak for the islands I've lived on. I've lived on Antigua and Barbuda for 3 years as a grade 6 school teacher. I've lived in Virgin Islands. Hold on once. Let me collect my bush from the gentleman. Oh, King, you are so kind. Thanks. Yes. Oh, is it expensive? No. If you allow people to assist you. This is my bush tea. Wow. The king man that does the yard, keeps the yard beautiful. I just passed him some scissors and said, would you please be so kind to bring me some? Y'all, you can make a drink out of this. Lemongrass or fever grass, which is called, and then squeeze your lime in there, or your lemon. I like it with lemon. I like it with both. I'll do 1 lemon, 1 lime if I have them, both at the same time. Ooh, a little honey, or just a tad bit of brown sugar. You can put it in a bottle and sell it. People, listen to what I'm saying. You can put it in a bottle and sell it. So let's sit this over here. Okay. So, I love local drinks. So I'm always making me iced teas and hot teas. So now if I was to go to the supermarket and always look for a tea bag, yes, it would be expensive. See, this is what I'm trying to say. It depends on the person. I'm a real natural person. I stand up to my name as much as I can. I'm like 98.9999% of standing up to my name. So I will do that. Excuse me, brother, would you take these scissors? If you're going down there and cut me some lemongrass, bring me some bush up. That way I got bush tea. I got all my iced teas. When you come to my house and I offer you something to drink, bam, I ain't going to no store and get no loaded sugar or something that's going to kill me and raise my blood pressure up and have to spend $25 for the container. Yes, 25 EC would be like 10 US for the juice that ain't no good for us. See, I'm about healing. So, from a natural perspective. So I'm sitting here looking at these beautiful coconut trees in front of me. But they high. So next I'm going to be trying to figure out how to ask somebody to shred them trees, and they do it all the time. Bring me down a couple coconuts. Then I can cook and use it in my soup. If I go to the market, I'm going to get one of them packets. It ain't really good for me because they load it with MSG, and they load it with salt. So you have to decipher through what's expensive to you. What's your definition of expensive? That's for me. I spend more time, well, 3 days a week, I go down to the market. I got a booth. And so many people have grown to love me. They bring me packages all the time. Here, this is for you. I'm like, what is it? I don't have no money. They're like, I ain't asked you for nothing. It'd be a bag of mangoes off their tree in their yard. I thought about you. We know you love these mangoes. We know you love these mangoes. And I'm like, wow. So, a friend of mine, a good sister friend of mine, well, she's angry with me right now, but her mother called me yesterday, sent me a message, and said the fresh leaf spinach that grows all on her fence. Everybody knows I'm a green eating lover. I eat green foods. I want them every day, all day. She said, come and get as much spinach as you want. And them leaves are so big. That fresh leaf spinach is the best spinach you've ever had. Not the thing you buy from the store, not the thing sitting in the bag. I'm talking big, fresh leaves. She used to supply the supermarkets and all that stuff, but she calls me and says, come get it. She says, come get moringa. Moringa took me off of blood pressure and cholesterol. You can buy these things in the supermarket. But I have people that call me. So that's the kind of life I want to live. That's the kind of life I'm accustomed to living, that I pray for, that I meditate on. So for me, it's not expensive. People used to ask me the very same thing when I was in Antigua. Because Antigua can be an expensive item, just like Grenada, but it depends on how you live. So I'm going to say that. I know some people live very lavishing, so I imagine it would be expensive for them. But it's not for me. Okay? So number 2, that was number 1. Number 2, is it hard driving on the other side of the road? It can be. In the beginning, when I first started, and I started in Antigua and Barbuda in 2006. Yeah, I hit a couple curves. Went to back up, couldn't get it straight using my side view mirror. I was like, what is this? Because I'm a good driver. We come from America. We drive from 16. Well, we get our license at 16, but we start driving early, and I can drive, But yeah, I hit a couple curves. But after you practice, I'm sorry, these little fly ants, whatever they are. After you practice and get it together, practice and get it together, and practice and get it together, and practice some more. One of my sisters that came out here, Elaine, I gave her that wheel. I said, you're going to drive this, because Elaine, she can drive anything. She like me. And she's like, you got that natural. I ain't messing. The car on the other side of the road and the steering wheel on the other side of the road, you got that. And I laughed, but yeah, practice, and no harder than anything else. Once you know how to drive. I got confused coming back to America. I was on the wrong side of the road because I've been here so long. So practice like anything else. But hard, no. But you better practice. You don't just jump out there. You're not just jumping out there driving on the other side. You're going to practice. Get it together. Focus. Okay, number 3. Hand art workshops. I've seen this one more than once. Hand art workshops. I'm sorry. Cheers, people. Cheers. Hand art workshops. Will you do them online? And I've seen this more than once. I promise you, I will. And they will be individual, not groups. So we will be able to use a Zoom platform or a WhatsApp platform where it's one-on-one. You will have to inquire and get the materials. I will let you know the materials that you need to get. Nothing deep, nothing heavy for hand art. We're talking the art of wire wrapping. I will do them individually online. Before this year is out, I will be offering them one-on-one. Absolutely. So you will cash out your payment. You will show up and have your materials, which is about 1, 2, 3 materials. You'll get you a healing crystal. You'll get you some 12-gauge wire. You will have a tool, 2 tools. One cutting tool, and I will show them to you right at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's, And one tool that rolls, like when you're making the earrings. because I will be showing you how to make your own earring hooks. I promise you, before the year is out, you will be able to schedule your own personal one-on-one hand art workshop. Yes, you will. Thanks for asking. Okay, number 4. Where else have you lived and why Grenada? They ask this one all the time, even after I answer it. Where else have you lived and why Grenada? Let's see if I can start from the top. I don't know. I've lived in South Africa. 2 years. I've lived in East Africa, Rwanda, about a year. I've lived in Antigua and Barbuda for 3 years. I've been here in Grenada. This is my 7th year, about to be 8 years. I've lived in U.S. Virgin Islands, trying to stay in my own country, realizing we have a paradise also. So Virgin Islands, and that's it. South Africa, East Africa. Grenada twice, Antigua and Barbuda, yes. So I'm an Africa Caribbean type of goddess queen, yes. And why Grenada? Why Grenada? Grenada chose me, and that's the truth. Grenada chose me. Grenada came up the safest. Greetings. Why, give thanks, King, give thanks. They said they love my house. Y'all have to check out my tiny tour house. My little tiny tour. I just posted it about a week ago or a couple weeks ago. Anyway, I love this. Is by far the most beautiful house, but that's a whole nother video. So why Grenada? Grenada chose me. Some things are real important to me. Safety. See, when I was traveling, sweating now. When I was traveling to Grenada or anywhere, safety was always first because I always traveled solo by myself. And I was coming here like every place else, coming by myself. Safety was always the top of the line. That's how Grenada won. Grenada came up the safest island of all the islands. Now we have our little moments. Couple murders a year, you know, used to be 1 murder a year. It's kind of climbing now, but it's still considered the safest island of all the islands, and I've always felt safe here. That was it. The water was number 2. I need clear, see through the bottom. I need to look down and be able to see my feet on the sand in the water. Grenada had that. The only island outside the hurricane belt. Now, even though Ivan tore us up about, has it been 20 years, 15 years, 20 years now? Hurricane Ivan, some people in my life are still recovering from Hurricane Ivan, but the only island outside the hurricane belt, which makes it good because that leaves us, we get a lot of strong wind and rains. It's getting a little cloudy now. The sun was really beaming when I was there. So, we get a lot of strong wind and rains when something is happening. It might overpass us, but that thing be coming and we get a little rain and water and a little flooding and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So Grenada won. And I was just teaching in South Africa when I came here. See, teaching special needs is my forte. So Grenada was having its first ever round the table discussion when I came on learners with special needs. And I wanted to see what that looked like on 138 square miles. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a teacher. So, interesting. I find Grenada interesting for a lot of reasons. So Grenada won, especially with the safety and the water. Everything else I can work around. Okay, so now number 5, the last one. Do you miss your family and friends? And I get asked this all the time, and I'll usually just put a heart and a little response, but I do. I'm human first, and let me tell you what would really, really make me happy at this point. My Earth Day is coming, 8 December. I'm approaching 60. And If my two eldest sisters, who are terrified of flying, if they would fly and visit their baby sister, it would bring tears to my eyes. That's how much I miss them and need them. Yes. It would make me so happy. I respect the fact that they don't fly. I can't mess with that. My mother didn't fly. We got her on a plane one time and she cried all the way to Texas, it was. I ain't going to tell you what she went through, but it was painful to watch. So I know, but my two eldest, because see, life is so precious. Now, I usually go every summer. I just came back and I see them. I spend time with them. We have cups of moringa. We drink sea moss together. We love on each other. They even let me treat them out to their birthday dinners last year when I went, and all that kind of stuff. But we getting older. If the baby is 6'0", that means everybody's an elder. So to have my sisters fly out here, and I always say, if the Creator never does another thing for me, he don't owe me nothing. Oh, the Creator's been good to me. But I'm telling you, if he would allow my two sisters to fly over here and visit me, my life would be complete. That's how much I love them and miss them. And my daughter, Cherie, I'm excited. Well, Cherie is my niece, but she's my daughter. But she knows she's my niece. She's my daughter. She's the closest thing to a daughter that I have. And I've had a couple nieces come out. Not a couple nieces. I've had one niece, Raven. I love you, Raven. Raven came out here, slept in the bed with me. Oh, gosh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That was my very first apartment on island when she came. I've had 7 apartments since then. It's 7 years later. And, but gosh, I love when I get visitors from America. I ain't had a whole lot of them. One sister came out on a cruise ship. You know how you have 7 or 8 hours on the island, and that was it. But so that's it, y'all. Yes. So I hope I answered everything. If I didn't, shoot again. Put some questions in there. I don't care what they are, but if I see them repeatedly, like I've seen these, I will answer them. So I'm here, my small little paradise. Imagine paradise with its own quirks and routines. That's what I have here. And that's like sitting on a pot of gold. So as long as they keep bringing me gifts like this, if you've ever smelt lemongrass, my sister Elaine that flew out here, she used to love lemongrass. She would sit up and just sniff it like I do. I'm going to make me some iced tea. When you come, I will have a cup of iced tea waiting for you. Love and respect, people. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until we meet again.